What's up, YouTube? Back at it again with yet another Fire Friday. Super excited about this week's conversation. As you can see, we still got the content calendar up there from last week's Fire Friday. If you haven't had the chance to check that out, I definitely recommend that you do. But this week, we're going to be talking about sprints. And I'm not talking about like running sprints. And I'm not talking about like the phone company sprint. We're talking about sprints as in workflow, how you plan your day. This is something that a lot of agile, 10 or fewer teams are running, but it can honestly work at scale, whether you've got 1 employee, 2 employees, 50 employees. You can honestly adopt this mentality. And what sprints are pretty much, they're kind of like they sound, they're fast-paced, short work segments. So instead of going to your traditional 8 to 5 and working for 4 hours, taking a lunch break, coming back and working for 4 hours, the idea of a sprint is that you work for about 60 to 90 minute segments at a time with pretty decent breaks in between. And it's been found that companies like in Silicon Valley have been really testing this more and more often, but it's been found that workers and people are just more productive when they have more time to break. So you can honestly have people on 90-minute sprints, and taking 15-20-minute breaks in between, even though they're not working as long during the day because they're taking more breaks, they're actually being more productive. So they might be, working 5.5, 6 hours, even if they're there the whole 8 hours, 2.5 hours of the day they're on a break. But, you're getting more because they're working 5.5 hours and they're getting that break for 2.5 hours. You're getting more out of it than if they were just sitting there trying to grind it out for 8 hours straight. There's a lot of math, there's a lot of science that goes behind this and psychology and blah, blah, blah. And I'm not going to really get into a whole lot of that. It's just kind of common sense. If you stare at a problem long enough, it starts to get in your head. It's kind of the same thing with work. If you're staring at your work constantly, you're not going to be as productive. Too, staring at a screen has the whole time and not taking breaks, that's going to do some damage to your eyes and just your overall health, long term. If you're sitting in a chair for freaking 8 hours a day and not getting up at all, moving around in between times, that's not good for your health. So there's health benefits. There's just happiness benefits. If your employees are healthier and they're getting to take breaks and they're happier, which makes them healthy and happy, makes them more productive. And it just makes the whole company culture much, much better. And so that's a philosophy that we're kind of adopting right now, even though it's just me and one other guy full time at the moment. We're already adopting this sprints, idea, like the sprint mindset. I'm the kind of guy that if I'm not working, if I'm awake and not working, I feel like I'm not being productive. Just inherently, that's how I've always kind of been. So I've been known to pull 17-hour days where I literally sit in a chair and don't move. I didn't eat, I didn't drink, I didn't work. That's not saying that I was doing good work. I was just working, and I would find myself half the time sitting behind my laptop when I was doing that stuff, but I was so exhausted and so mentally drained that I'd really just be working by staring at the screen and, trying to think about what my next move was going to be. Versus if I had done the smart thing and gotten up and had taken drink breaks and eaten and just had brain breaks and getting out, walking around, getting outside the house, just various things, I could have overcome those problems a lot better than just sitting there staring at them for freaking 10 hours at a time. So, the sprints mentality really does work. And since I've really been trying to adopt it a little bit more, I still kind of falter from time to time, and I'll find myself doing these long burst periods of 5 hours worth of work. And maybe sometimes that's necessary, but in the grand scheme of things, running on the sprints mentality, both myself and Matt, since we've been doing it, really do enjoy it. We'll work for 90 minutes hardcore, and it's when we work in that 90 minutes, we work. Facebook's not on, nothing is on, because we know when that 90 minutes is up, we're going to get 20-30 minutes of uninterrupted Facebook time where we can sneak in a quick game of Fortnite or whatever the heck that we're doing at the time. So it's just the whole thing about it is much, much better. So yeah, the sprints mentality it's huge. And if you're looking at your company and you're saying, man, my employees, they're kind of disgruntled, they're not really happy, they're not being very productive, they're gaming when they should be working, or they're looking at Facebook when they should be working. If you adopt this sprints mentality and you give them the opportunity to be able to have Facebook time or just have off time from work, you're going to notice that when it's that 90 minutes of crunch time, you're going to actually notice that people are crunching, in those 90 minutes. And then they get their 10, 20, 30 minute, whatever you decide the break to be. And then they're back on the grind for another 90. And then, another break. And then another 90. And you just kind of do that periodically throughout the day. Everything, I encourage you, just try it out. Try it out for a month. Try it out for 2 weeks. You don't even have to be very long. If you try it out, you will see results. Since Matt and I have been doing this with our little 2-person team, when I actually adopt that philosophy and I don't go back into my old ways, when I'm actually performing in that mindset and that philosophy, good things have been happening. Great things have been happening. We've been meeting a lot more deadlines. We're a lot more creative. So not only are we hitting the deadlines, the projects that we're pushing out are, the final design is just so much better and shaped so much better. So, there's just a lot of good things that come from it. But anyway, I would love to know your thoughts. This is a discussion-based Fire Friday. I would love to hear what you guys think. Are there other, workflow, work-type philosophies that you see that you guys implement that you think will work? Do they follow along with this kind of sprints philosophy, or is it something totally different? I would love to know what other people are doing, and what's working and what's not, and what they think they need improvement with or whatever. But as always, please, if you like this, definitely give us the like button. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. We love the feedback. Definitely subscribe to us so you can see when new content drops, and comment, get the conversation, comment below, get the conversation started. And you guys have a great week, and I'll see you next Friday. Bye.